Well, good morning, everybody. How are you today? Welcome back to another weekly Slimefun update with your host, Boomer. I am so excited to bring some of these changes to you guys. We had a big week in Slimefun. I mean, a big week. We had a brand new plugin come out for add-ons. We had a brand new developer release that add-on, Wallex. And he's made some incredible changes to it already. Before we get there, I do want to start with Infinity Expansion. One of the things, the comments that we hear quite frequently, and I hear it too as well playing on servers, is what's next when I've mastered Infinity Expansion? In other words, I'm sitting here AFK waiting on Void ingots, waiting on Infinity ingots. What do we do? Well, a lot of people on the Royal MC server got talking about it and got Riley's attention. And Riley came up with a really cool way to change getting to that point with a lot of help from the other players. And so I want to introduce to you to all of the Quarry's 4 new items that you can add in to alter the effect of what the Quarries produce. They're called oscillators. We've got them on the bottom of my screen here. We've got a diamond, an emerald, a redstone, and a lapis oscillator. What is an oscillator, you say? Well, fine. Let's take a really good look at these things. Place them in a quarry to boost the chances of mining that material by 50%. So previously, if there was a 1 in 10 chance, for example, of getting a diamond, you now have a 1 in 15 chance. So it can kind of speed this up. And realistically, we all know there's 2 pieces of material that you generally have to wait for when you're making singularities. One is magnesium, because you need to make magnanium, so you use double the amount of magnesium. So you have to set up a few extra ingot factories and an extra singularity constructor. The other is diamonds, right? I believe it's currently at 400 diamonds to make a diamond singularity. So we're going to test these. We're going to put 2 of them side by side. Diamond oscillator goes right in there. All right, now I'm going to temporarily shut off these 2 nodes. And we want to, look at that. First thing, we already have 2 diamonds. What about this one? Oh, 2 cobblestone, how bad? So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to, wow, 4 diamonds. Apparently that boost is doing really good. We're going to let this run for a while because obviously I don't want to judge this based off of the first 2 spawns inside of the advanced quarries. The nice thing too, this works in all the quarries. Basic, advanced, void, and infinity. So we'll let this run for a little bit. We'll go outside because I have 2 other updates I want to show you. So we're going to head back out to the backyard. We're actually going to go over here to where we were when Wallex's plugin was released. And I want to show you some changes he's made. Thank you guys for every one of you who provided feedback to Wallex. I can't thank you enough because I think he's made some awesome changes to balance this out and to make it just a little bit harder to not be OP out of the gate and really be able to take and run with this. I think it's a lot more proportionate. So let's look at what he's done first. So we'll head over to that plugin, and you're going to see there's a few more items in here. We now have broken stone generators, broken smooth stone, broken gravel, and broken sand generators. Really creative. I like this. It's based off of the reinforced spawner. We take a broken spawner and repair it. Same thing here. You've got to repair the generators in order to use them. Now, he's also changed that to a bedrock. Pretty nice. Cobblestone generator now runs at 1/4 of the speed it used to. I think that is perfect. I think it doesn't allow you to fill up a chest in 15 minutes, and it still allows you to go do other work while it's working. When we look at the stone generators, moving up to the broken stone generator, it's got to be repaired, right? So let's first of all look at the recipes to get there. Cobblestone generator. All right, instead of glass, he's added an iron pickaxe. That makes perfect sense. I really think that makes perfect sense. So that gives us our cobblestone generator. So that recipe wasn't modded too much. When we look at a stone drainer, you still take a cobblestone generator through a smeltery, but now that gives you the broken stone generator, which you need to repair. The stone generator, again, now 4 times longer, so every 8 ticks. Very nice. And, whoa, what does it take now? So we still need our broken stone generator, plus 4 pieces of stone, and 4 solder ingots. And I think solder works perfectly, right? when you think about repair, when you want to, you're kind of close to saying, I guess we've got to welding in the game, right? That makes perfect sense because then that gives you your stone generator. Well, what about smooth stone? A broken smooth stone generator is still a stone generator run through the smeltery, but to repair it, you need a little bit more. You need your broken generator, the 4 smooth stone, some iron bars kind of like for structure, right, to support it because now we're taking the heat and temperature up a little bit higher and it's going to help reinforce it, along with some steel ingots. So you see what's happening? It's a much more powerful generator than a regular stone generator. It needs to be structured a little bit stronger. From there, our gravel generator. Take your cobblestone generator, still through the grindstone, and to repair it, it's going to be very similar. 4 stone bricks this time instead of gravel. So we needed, gravel's pretty flimsy. It's going to fall apart. And then 4 billet. I like that. I like that recipe a lot. And you also notice that that one has been increased to every 6 ticks. Sand is the same process. Take your gravel generator through the ore crusher, it gets your broken sand, and now the sand runs at 8 ticks. So proportionally, everything was raised up by a factor of 4. You need your broken sand generator, 4 sand stone. Again, sand, just like gravel, very, very fluidic almost, so it would fall apart, so hence sandstone makes sense. And now 4 duralumin. Same thing. Now the other generators, they don't have broken ones, but they've also been balanced out with the tick rates as well as the recipes. So to get a glass generator, you need your sand, a couple brass, a couple bronze, and an 8-karat gold ingot. Something we don't use those too often for. Your netherrack generator, 4 stone generators. I like this. A composter, a lava bucket, and 3 solder ingots. And finally, our soul sand generator, 2 sand generators. And look, a lot of the drops that come out of soul sand. Bones, spider eye, rotten flesh, some water in there, and a couple of steel ingots to give it some strength, but not overpoweredly strength. Nice job. I think that is a great balance. I could see other generators being made that way as well, potentially guardian generators, right? To get yourself some dark Priz, some Prismarine, some Priz bricks down the road. Maybe that's an option. Maybe other bricks that are in another. Maybe we can get Blackstone as a possibility. Who knows? Basalt? Who knows? Not that I'm saying to go out and do it, Wallex. I'm just saying this has the potential to add those types of generators at a relatively conservative speed so it doesn't become OP. But man, really nice job on those updates. All right, simple utils. Let's kind of take a look at this. We've added a new feature in here, the simple elevator. Very simple. Get the pun? Very simple. Anyways, same as the other 2 elevators. You want to go up, you hit the space bar, you jump up. Now we'll go up again. You want to go down? Shift, crouch. That's it. Real simple. Let's look at the recipe. You got to think, well, it's simple utils. The recipe is probably simple, and it is. 8 blocks of quartz surrounding an ender pearl. Pretty simple, pretty basic, right on track. I like it. All right, let's go back and check on our oscillators. I want to see, it's only been maybe 6 or 7 minutes. I want to get an idea as to where we're at. So let's kind of sneak down here and check out our 2 quarries. All right, so the one that has the diamond oscillator, let's see, we've had, I'm just doing this in my head, 44, 86, 90. We've had 90 spawns. We've gotten 20% diamonds. Here, oh my gosh. We've had 70 spawns and gotten 2 diamonds. So this is still early, right? I wouldn't want to just base this off of even this small of a test. This really should run for a couple of hours to get a much more honest evaluation than 5 minutes. Because clearly, even after 5 minutes, right, 4 to 18, that's not a 50% increase. That's a 450% increase. So the odds got a little lucky in the beginning on this advanced quarry versus the one here on the right. But, okay, so now we got 6 diamonds. So now we're at 3 times. So if this were to run long enough, clearly, though, the oscillators are producing much more. And that's awesome. And so if you're in that position where you need to pump out diamonds or emeralds or redstone or lapis, and maybe there are others coming, who knows? I think there's enough cobblestone generators where we don't need a cobblestone oscillator, but iron and gold potentially could be, absolutely. So a lot of new features come out, as well as in core this week. I believe Biscuit has got the new translation system set up and in place, and a lot of commits went out to get that updated into the core as quickly as possible. So guys, with that, that is all we have this week. Not a lot of changes, but a lot of big changes. Again, Wallex, keep up the great job. I'm looking forward to what you can see and do in the future, as well as everybody, guys. Go to the official Slimefun Discord. Give the devs a thumb up. These guys work really hard. You know, they have full-time lives as well, and they're trying really hard to create great content for you. And I'm excited to see some of this stuff put into play, as well as what's coming up and going. Just to give you a heads up, I just got notified about 20 minutes ago that there's a new Galactifun for me to test. We're going to go do that later on today, but don't forget, when you're playing Minecraft, you got to go boomer or you got to go home. We'll see you later.